that is quite intense. There is a primal fear in all of us. The mystery, the danger, the unseen eyes on the dark. Still, I chase the horizon, drawn to the wild edge of uncertainty. Out here, survival begins with fire, but I have nothing on me to make it. No lighter, no matches. Tonight I have to start a fire the primitive way, or face a long, dangerous night. Okay, after that Jurassic Park incident, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's no sense being down here. I'm going to get in the hammock to be safer. There's also something here. I can hear the branches breaking. I've been standing at this dam for a few minutes, and it actually looks like a good place to fish. You know, we can maybe come by here later, because I did see there's quite a bit of movement in the water. Yeah, there's a absolutely humongous hyena track here. There's quite a lot of big hyenas in the area, but this is one of the bigger ones I've seen. I didn't bring any lighter, I didn't bring any flint, nothing to make a fire. So we're going to do it all by hand. I found the spindle because it's quite hard to find, alright? So that's the one challenge about being in the bush, is trying to find the right wood to make fire, and it's hard. If you don't have the right, it's hard enough, but if you don't have the right wood, it's almost impossible. So just to let you know, I did bring this along, okay? But we need to go out and find the right wood for the base, so that we can make fire. I'm going to look out for corkwood, and that works. This morning was pretty misty and rainy when I just arrived, and while I was driving here, but it looks like the sun is feeling like coming out there, which would be nice. I don't feel like rain. I don't know. I'm not prepared for it. I don't know what I'll do if it rains tonight. Good. Yeah, this looks like corkwood, and it looks like it's going to work. It must have washed down the river here. I'm going to take a bit of a break here, and also I'm going to make this smaller, because I did check, and yeah, it's going to work. So how you check it is you press down with your nail, and then it needs to leave a mark. It's a tiny mark, but I can see it. I'm going to make it smaller so it's more compact to carry around, and also I can even put in my backpack then. So I flattened this piece quite a bit, yeah, because it was obviously very round. So basically what's going to happen, you're going to rotate it on here, and that's going to make friction, and then we're going to make a notch here. Yesterday there was some rain, and then this morning, so it doesn't feel too bad, but it might acquire a little bit more energy to get this going. So yeah, that's also something to think about. I think at the latest I want to start making fire like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I think so, and then I can always just revive it. Yeah, so also let's chat about this bow a little bit. So this bow I built out of raisin bush, and yeah, it seems to be pretty good. I'm going to test it now. I haven't even fired it. I only finished it like I think the day before yesterday. And my arrows, I've got, you know, it's like fire hardened tips. I had some feathers lying around, so I tied them the traditional way. Yeah, they're not the straightest, but not too bad. And yeah, we can. I actually want to fire a shot quickly and test it, and see how accurate I am with it. But this is just for birds and very small game. This is paracord that I used here. So, and if it breaks, I've got a bracelet there as a backup that I can use. I can, just unravel it and use that. Yeah, I obviously I need to practice a bit more. But this bow is a lot more powerful than the other one, like I must say. Yeah, I'm sitting here while I'm listening to this wind here. Yeah, I feel a bit hungry already. I feel a bit vulnerable. And yeah, it just feels very isolated today. Yeah, very, very isolated. And usually I don't struggle with it, but today it seems to be on my mind. And I think the reason for it, I'm just guessing, but I haven't got a campsite yet, and also I know I still have to make fire. Yes, I've got the wood, I feel a lot better. I've got a spindle, I've got wood. I'll be able to do it. I just hope the conditions don't change or rain comes in, because then I'm screwed. Then like it's almost impossible for me to make a fire then. I did practice, but obviously when it was dry, but when it's wet, it's like, for me it's useless doing like a primitive fire. I just can't do it. But anyway, I think once I've got a fire, I'm gonna feel a lot better. So I think I'm gonna sit another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna just find a campsite where I'll be able to make it a little bit more home. Yeah, pretty big leopard track here, probably a male. And yeah, it's cool to see, eh? And often at nights I can hear them down in this riverbed here, so pretty cool. You'll see, if this was wide enough, I could have put the hammock across this way, yeah. But it's not wide enough. That's a pity, because that would have been very cool. Another leopard track here. Not surprised. Yeah, this is perfect for a leopard, eh? Yeah, there's a buffalo that died here. There's a buffalo cow. Yeah, not too long ago. It's been a while, but it's not like years and years. You can see the worms on the horns already. Yeah, it came into the thick bush here. So when I find animals like this killed, like especially big game, I always wonder what happened, because it's not easy to kill them. Even for lions, it's like it's not a given for them just to kill buffalo. And maybe it was injured, hyenas could have killed it. And yeah, it's just, you can almost feel the struggle here that happened as well, so yeah. And it's kind of sad, because they big creatures, they powerful, it's like they're very strong and they're very skittish and very aware of their surroundings. And yeah, and then I always imagine like the chaos that happened here, and the eating and the noises, the vultures in the trees, and then everything just all of a sudden just goes silent, and it's just the evidence that remains. Yeah, look at this tree here. You can imagine a leopard lying here. I'll almost bet my life on the fact that some point in time there was a leopard in that tree sleeping, or maybe with an impala kill wasted up there. I'm getting a bit tired now. I've been walking for hours. I just hope I get a place soon to call home for the night. I'm looking to see if this is going to work. Honestly, I'm running out of time, but I can put the one side of the hammock there and then go across to one of these branches here, and then I can use this to get in. I'll just need to trim this. I just don't think there's a lot of firewood here. That's the only thing. It's a lot of tambuati. I'll have to make a decision. I think it's about already like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, running out of time. This place is okay, but it's not perfect. I'm gonna need to find a place like in an hour, but I've decided to move on. I'm gonna take that chance. Some hippo tracks here. Not surprised to see it, but just you must always be aware. Yeah, it's getting a bit more open here. Moving away from the riverbed. Yeah, it's similar to that one area that I camped at one time. Oh, look at this. I think we might have got lucky. Let's check if this works. Oh man, let me just put this down. Okay, so I know what I'm looking for, and it's just judging by the eye. I must just check if the measurement is correct. Well, if it's going to reach here, you know, it's quite far. I can use this to get in. The hammock can lie through this branch here, exactly down here. Attach it to that branch there. This side. Let's just see. I hope it works, because I'll be honest, like, I'm getting really nervous, eh? I don't know, I'm getting really nervous. I had a bad feeling about that other place, you know, like down there. Just don't like it. I like it, but if I had a tent or something, but it just, something about it just tells me move there, you know, and I trust my gut, you know. Let's check. This is the first time I smiled today, but is it? But it's gonna work. I'm so happy about that. I'm just gonna have to lift it a little bit. I'm gonna lift it up this side here. I'll make a plan, but yeah, I think it's perfect, eh? I really do. Yeah, I think let me lift it and just to make 100% sure it's gonna work, but I'm so relieved, eh? Then I have to obviously test to get in, you know, but yeah, it's still a little bit low. I like it a little bit higher, you know, but I think we're gonna get there, I think so. Alright, so I've got a bed for the night. It is slightly lower than the last time. I think this is one of the lowest ones I've had. But it's not bad. I mean, I'm out of reach of buffalo Nipo, and that's the main thing I want to achieve here. And yeah, just excited, eh? At least I've got a place to sleep, and I might just adjust it slightly, but I think we like 98% there. Awesome, very happy. So it's going pretty good here at camp. My hammock is set up, all good to go. I think I just need to put that quilt in. Just as I put my stuff down here, wild dog track right at my feet. It's insane. It's such a wild place, and it's awesome to be here. Amazing camp. I'm so happy. Tonight's is going to be super awesome. This place is insane at night. It's going to be full moon, and yeah, just crazy. Sleeping in a hammock, under the stars, under the moon, nothing else. I'm going to make a fire now, the primitive way. Things are just starting to happen here, where we are at the moment. Awesome, nice to be here, and thank you as always. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, break's over. I need to get some wood and all my material and get ready to attempt to make this fire. Okay, so the first thing you need to know when making a fire, you need the right tools, okay? Okay, this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a soft piece of wood like this. This is corkwood. I flattened it out. It's about the width of my thumb, and this works pretty good. You're gonna need a spindle. This spindle works pretty good. It's pretty straight, and this is like medium wood. It's not too hard. You're gonna need a knife. You need to cut a notch and also make a pilot hole. You're gonna need something to catch the ember. I'm using a piece of bark. Once you've got an ember, you're going to need this, very important, grass, very dry grass or something very flammable. Once you have a flame, this is very important. Find a piece of wood and it needs to be very dry. Where your spindle needs to start spinning, you just make a pilot hole. This is where your spindle is going to spin into, just for a start. So once you've got the pilot hole, you start spinning your spindle into that hole. The purpose of this is just to make a prominent hole. You don't need to see smoke yet. Don't waste your energy with this now. Just go slowly and consistently until you see there's a hole. You're going to take your knife and you're going to cut a slot to that hole with a V shape. This looks about right. The hole and then the slot of the V needs to run just touching it. That's how I usually do it. This is my technique. I put my foot on like this, put the bark underneath to catch it, the ember. You might do it differently, but this is how I do it. This works for me. I know some people kneel. I'm tall and it's hard for me to do that. I go slow until I see smoke and then I ramp it up. And I put pressure down onto the spindle. Now that you've got an ember, you have to be careful. You have to take that out, throw it in here. just wrap it in there. Give it a bit of air. Yeah, I don't know. I took a bit of a breather. I don't know why I'm battling so much. I don't know if this wood is too hard, but I'm just not getting that ember. I'm also very tired. But I'll keep on trying. It's like almost dark now. I think another 20 minutes and it's pitch black. So I'm out here in the bush. I found another piece of wood. I'm going to try that. And the moon is rising there behind me. Beautiful evening. I just wish I had a fire. I really do. But yeah, we can keep on trying, eh? It's the only way. But I've only got so much energy, you know. I'll have to make a call soon. Yeah, I just struggle to give up, you know, but sometimes the wise decision is just to embrace a long night. But yeah, it's nice to keep animals away when there's fire. So I've got night mode on my camera. It's almost pitch black. You can see the sun is down there, and I'm going to try and make a fire. It's completely dark. I'm still without a fire. Yeah, I just can't. As soon as I transfer the ember to the grass, I don't know if there's moisture in the air, but the grass just doesn't want to know anything. It just doesn't want to go. I've even tried other grass, I just don't know anymore. Yeah, I definitely heard something there. I think that's either hippo or buffalo breaking branches. Yeah, I must just check it doesn't come this way now. Oh my, that is quite intense. Okay, after that Jurassic Park incident, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's no sense being down here. I'm going to get in the hammock to be safer. There's also something here. I can hear the branches breaking. I'm quickly going to put up the trail camera and then I'm going to get up. Okay, we're all set. Okay, I'm cozy inside my hammock. I managed to put this like outside on, like it's kind of a blanket underquilt, I think that's what they call it. It makes it a lot warmer, and your hammock is cold at night. But yeah, what a nice evening. It's nice to just lie down a little bit. I'm so tired. The moon is out. There's a few clouds. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. And yeah, it's going to be a long night. But if I hear anything or see anything, like usual, I will just try and record it, even if it's audio. Anyway, guys, it's been a long day. I'm so tired. And it's been good, but just a lot of work. And yeah, time to rest. See you tomorrow. It's getting light, and I think it's about time to get up. I think it's about 6 probably. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep. A little bit chilly now. It was chilly from about 2 o'clock. Nothing unbearable, but yeah, it's going to be nice to get up a bit. And yeah, just see what the day brings. There's quite a lot of Franklin around. We can try for a few minutes to get them. They're quite sneaky, but I'm gonna get up. Yeah, it's time for some cold coffee. Got no fire, but still it's gonna be nice. Cheers everybody. Yeah, last night was interesting, I must say. And good morning again. Yeah, last night was interesting, eh? I slept quite well, eh? I was tired. I was so tired from yesterday, it just took it out of me. But yeah, Last night when I tried to make a fire, things just started to get like, I don't know, it started feeling uneasy. There was like a lot of things behind me here, and yeah, it just didn't feel right to try and turn my back on something or be preoccupied in the dark with something, because I get obsessed about something. And I just decided, listen, I don't have food anyway. It's kind of late anyway. I think it was about 7:30. Just get in the tree, and yeah, was the right decision. Heard some like a lot of noises last night. The lions were far. I did hear them. Hyenas were kind of close. But still a beautiful morning and enjoying it. Cold coffee and all. Today we're going to try and make fire for sure, because I think I'm going to try in the middle of the day, because it's just dry, and now I won't even attempt it now. It's just going to be useless. Let's go check that trail camera while we waiting for the sun. I'm too curious. Let's check it out. So last night when I was here, I saw a hyena there, but I wanted to go back and get the camera. I was just checking something quickly, but by the time I got back, it was gone. So yeah, nothing. I'm gonna keep it on. Maybe something comes by during the day, who knows. Okay, so I think it's time to go out and find some food. I'm gonna take my bow. The chances are slim. I'm going for small game, birds mostly, and but who knows? You know, it's like if you don't try, you never know. It's getting to the point where I'm a little bit hungry. If I get something, I'll have to make a fire because it's gonna go bad, and obviously I can't eat it raw. But first of all, I need to go down to the river here, because my curiosity is getting the better of me to know what was there. If it was either a buffalo or a hippo. It's one of the two, I'm 100% sure. But the only thing they would have left is the tracks, and that's what we're probably going to find down there. So let's go check it out. So the first tracks I find here is giraffe that bedded down. They were sleeping here, but I know that because of the droppings there. It's not buffalo, but this is not the sound I heard. It's interesting, but I heard something different. They don't really break branches like hippo and buffalo. So let's continue further. It seems we found the culprit here. Big old hippo track, and he was moving this direction from that direction where I heard it. So this was probably the culprit, breaking branches yesterday. I'm going to start heading back. I've been walking for quite a bit, and yeah, it's just senseless at this stage, because yeah, I'm just burning energy, and the chances of me actually getting within like 7 yards is very, very slim. I'd rather spend that energy on fishing, because maybe we have a better chance there, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to head back and think of another plan. Back at camp, home sweet home. And yeah, I am tired. I need to take a bit of a break. I'm low on energy. You know, it's understandably so, because yeah, I haven't eaten in a while, but just gonna sit a bit and just think of a plan. I might go down to the dam to try and fish, but I don't want to waste too much energy on that either. And I still need to make a fire. I'm not going to go without a fire tonight. There's no way. I'm not going to have last night over again. So I think I'm going to start that early so that I'm kind of got enough time to try and figure it out. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break here in my hammock. I'm watching the fish eagles here fly above me. Very peaceful morning, late morning that is, and yeah, it's soon going to be afternoon. I think I'm going to try and sort that fire out pretty soon. As soon as I'm done with the break, I just want to conserve my energy and put everything into it. But I'll figure it out, hopefully. But for now, I think I'm just going to take a bit of a break and just enjoy nature. Okay, break's over. I actually fell asleep there. It was quite nice. Yeah, I'm just very tired. But yeah, I'll have to get this fire going. So I have to attempt today. I'm not going to be late. I'm going to try it now. If I get it right, then I'll just make a fire and revive it later. So there's this abandoned bird nest here. This also works well, but obviously I will never do it if there's if this nest was still used, you know. So you can see it's not used anymore. So it's very dry and it's ideal for what I want to do. I'm gonna try this. Maybe it's like a gift, you know, like, because I just saw it now while I was collecting grass. The struggle is real, eh? I'm gonna try the other base now again. I don't know if it's that one seems, the new one seems a bit harder. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. It's about probably 2 o'clock. I've been busy for literally an hour. I can't even show you guys everything because it will just be too much video of, you know, trying to make a fire. So it's insane. But let's see, eh? I'm gonna try a different wood again. I don't know, that other wood seems hard. I just don't know what to do anymore. My hands are shot. I'm gonna step away from it a bit. Like, yeah. I don't know, I don't have any energy anymore. Eh? Oh. Yesterday the ember came so fast and easy. I'm so exhausted, eh? And my hands are broken, eh? Frustrating, eh? I don't know why that just didn't work yesterday. I would have still had fire, you know. Would have kept it alive. I don't know. It's so frustrating, eh? I think I'm just gonna take a walk a bit and just I don't know. There's no way. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go fishing now because it's just I don't want to use any more energy. I'm just done. I'm just finished, eh? I would have had fire for 2 nights. Now I'll probably have no fire. I did everything as I practiced yesterday and it just didn't work. Today I'm just gassed out. I just don't have energy. It's like as soon as I see smoke and I want to push, there's just nothing there. So I'm just finished there. So I'm gonna take a walk now, try and find some food. But the monkeys came through here and there's nothing left. Usually you get berries from the buffalo thorn and that's edible. I just don't see anything. Not that there's a lot of buffalo thorn here, but the ones I do see, it's got no fruit. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find something because I really need energy. You know, when the sun dips again, like the lions are gonna start calling, buffalo will start moving around, hippo obviously, that hippo will be back for sure. This is territory, it's a massive bull. Yeah, it's tough, eh? It's tough. What else can I complain about? Okay, but let's go find, we'll try to find some food. Yeah, and maybe move that trail camera. Yeah, there's some raisin bush here. Yeah, it's not my favorite, I must say. This is war. This is what this paint represents, or this mud at least. But I haven't given up yet. I'm not going to go without a fire tonight. I'm going to carry on with everything I've got in me to make that fire. In my mind and body. I'm not going to give up. I can't go another night without fire. So my hands are shot. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm drained. Can't find food. But I'm going to make that fire at least. That will be the victory for me of this weekend. This will be the victory for me if I can just make that fire. Can you guys take me seriously with this mud on my face? Okay, I'll leave it on then. There's the ember. I'm so happy about this fire. I'm not gonna say I'm the best at this, I need to practice it more. But maybe it's the mud on the face that did it, I don't know. But I am so relieved, I can't even explain it. Now that we got the fire going, at least we can make some tea with russet bush willow. I don't see any red bush willow here, but I'll show you what the russet looks like. And yeah, we can make some tea. Okay, so I've got a few here. I'm gonna make a nice strong tea just to get some minerals back in my body. Okay, so this is how it looks, but you need to remove the seed. I believe the seed is a little bit toxic, so it's best to remove it. So you do it with all of them, and then you just throw the leaves into hot water. I'm enjoying the last sun rays before darkness. It's gonna come quick now. Still have some tea left and enjoying that. I can feel the nutrients coming back in my body. It's amazing. And with the fire, my mood is just lifted and I actually have some energy and some enthusiasm for the night to follow. Let's go check out the sunset and enjoy it together. I think it's gonna be a beautiful sunset. It's absolutely quiet now, no wind. Okay, I'm standing here on a little bit of elevation and right there you can see the moon coming up. There's my campfire there. Amazing. This is just amazing. Yeah, I'm back at the fire here. Enjoyed that moonrise there. It's getting quite quiet now, and yeah, the fire's going nicely here. But yeah, it's getting a bit different now because I heard the leopard again. Just a reminder of all the predators out here and all the dangerous animals. I'm gonna sit a bit by the fire and then I'm also going to call it a night. So I've got a big fire going. I feel a lot better tonight. It's a lot better than yesterday. Yeah, pretty awesome to have this big fire here. And yeah, I'm going to basically burn all the wood that I had for yesterday and today. So I put it all on the fire at once, besides 2 stumps, and I'll put them on just before I go to bed. So it will probably burn for most of the night. And yeah, it's been pretty quiet. I heard a leopard here down now. I haven't heard anything else. But yeah, it feels electric. The night feels very cool tonight with the moon rising there in the back. I'm sure later, in a few minutes, we'll start hearing all the other predators and things moving around. I heard hippos actually. I hear them now again. They're probably getting ready to move, or they've already started moving. So on YouTube lately, as my channel is growing, I'm getting a lot of questions. And I'm going to answer 3 tonight. You know, there's a lot of questions, but I think let's do 3 and then the next video I'll do another 3. But a question I get a lot is like, what happens if a lion or leopard attacks you? Well, to be honest with you, if it attacks you, anybody, you got problems, right? It's probably not going to end well. So what lions do is they will come and they will jump on you, and the sheer power and weight nobody's going to stand, right? You're going to fall. A leopard is very fast. Usually it comes at you. It will like rip you apart kind of thing in 2 seconds, and then we'll get out of there. Where lions tend to drag you away for some reason. But yeah, every situation is different. A lot of times it is a muck charge. The best thing to do is to stand your ground. If they come out and they like snarl at you, it's the best thing to stand your ground and, I heard something here now, and back off slowly. Don't try and run backwards or run or whatever. If you're going to run backwards like a lot of people do, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Let me just check it doesn't come this way. Give me a minute. I just wanted to get my flashlight. Yeah, I heard something here. It's pretty close, but I can't see anything. I've got the fire going, but lately I don't trust hippos, you know, like with fire or anything, because last time with the last video I had a hippo right by me. I don't know if you saw that, but maybe check it out if you're done with this one. But where was I? So, see, the hippos are moving around definitely. There's one, yeah, I can hear it. So muck charge, yeah, that's the thing, like where I was, you have to move back slowly, okay, and give it space, because it doesn't like it. If you're going to run, it's going to come at you, all right? So the best thing you can do, if you've got nothing with you, if you've got something with you or not, the best thing to do is just to stand your ground. It's very hard to do. It doesn't count for all the animals, so don't use that rule for all the animals. It depends. And another interesting question I got a lot on the last videos, how does my milk stay fresh? It doesn't, okay? I use long life milk. It lasts about 2 days max in the morning. That's why I use it all now, like, because a lot of times I keep it to save it and then it just goes off. And also a question I get quite a lot is like, people ask, why am I not seeing animals when I walk around, or that many animals? And the thing is, like, animals know I'm here, all right? Especially when I talk on camera and move around, they know that I'm here. All right, even at night when I'm talking, some animals will avoid me because they know I'm talking, they know I'm here, they can see I'm here. In the day when I'm walking, you know, especially antelope, unless I'm moving very silently, like yesterday I saw some kudu in the riverbed, I was very surprised. But usually they know you're coming and they just move away. Yeah, so I decided to get into the hammock. Yeah, there's something right here. I think it's that hippo. And I don't want to take a chance because we all know what happened the last time. You know, it just didn't want to go away, even when I had the fire going. But yeah, I'm just going to take it easy up here for a little bit. It's a nice atmosphere with a fire down there radiating heat up, which is nice. It's a lot colder than yesterday. I'm going to call it a night, and yeah, what a crazy day it's been. Crazy sounds. Hippos are walking around, and yeah, just an awesome day. I'm glad how it turned out. If there are any interesting things tonight, I will try and record it, even if it's just audio or anything interesting. But I'm out, I'm quite tired, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, that hyena is pretty close. Probably about, I'll say like 60 meters. those lions are pretty close. They are very busy nights, eh? There's something this way as well. It's hard to sleep, I must say. There's so much movement. Morning, guys. I think it's getting light. I can hear the birds starting. It was a long night, but let's get up. I'm just heating up by the fire a little bit. Last night was cold, but it kind of stabilized about 3 o'clock as cloud cover came over. But in terms of sounds, last night was crazy. There was something here behind me. There was lions quite close. Hippos were everywhere. And hyena was right here. The zebras were going crazy. So I don't know, it was a very, very interesting night, and it was actually hard to sleep because of all the sounds and it being quite cold. But happy to have a fire for now just to heat up. We're going to check out the trail camera. I'm excited to see what's on there and tracks along the way. I want to see what was here behind us. Hopefully we can see something. Let's see if I can spot anything here. I definitely heard something here last night. The ground is very hard though. So I was looking around a bit, and yeah, you can see that hyena track. There's another one. Yeah, and this is where I heard it. Yeah, my tree is right here behind this bushes here. Pretty cool. So I think let's head down to the river bed and see if we can see anything on the trail camera. As the sun is rising in the east and climbing in elevation, it's time for me to head south and start making my way out of here. It's been a great adventure. It's been tough. I really enjoyed it though. It's worth it in the end. And I'm glad you guys could come along and enjoy it with me. As always, have kindness and peace in your heart. And may you also receive it from other people this week. But for now, I'm out. Peace.